place I really should see. We walked on the lake, we watched the stars, we fell asleep. 'Cause I've been waiting what feels like my whole life for something that feels like you in my arms. Nobody feels like you in my arms. Don't let me go now that I got you, and I won't let you go now that I got you. Don't let me go now that I got you, and I won't let you go. 'Cause I've been waiting what feels like my whole life for something that feels like you in my arms. Nobody feels like you in my arms.
Hi, Trip. Hi.
let me in, you let me down. You can't make up your mind. It's all the same by now. Here we go again, another round. Always blurring the lines. You think we figure it out, but I got a feeling we'll be here again. Maybe it's just in my head, maybe it's just in my head. And how many times can we call it the end? Maybe it's just in my head, maybe it's just in my head. Lose it all and win it back. You keep running in place. I guess that's what we do best. If we could find